Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Saint-Cloud Racecourse here on Sunday. It is March the 11th, 2018. I'm going to look at the listed stakes as the featured races on the program, races 4 and 5. But before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for racecourses around the world. It's the first race meeting of 2018 from Saint-Cloud, and it's going to be a good year. I really like the racing here, and it's also going to be good in a few weeks' time, returning to Longchamp. I always had good luck there. But Saint-Cloud, good opening card. Gonna look at races 4 and 5. So let's get on to it. Get on to it. Starting off race number 4. Can't speak all of a sudden. But the fourth race from Saint-Cloud, it's the featured actually. It's the PRIX MAI listed stakes. Going for a purse of $65,500. It's for 3-year-olds only. This listed stakes. Field of a dozen horses. 12 horses going to 2,000-meter trip or 1 mile and 1/4 on the turf course. Top pick in this race, I like number 5 horse Lucy Minetti. I'm gonna go 5-1 in the forecast or the exacta. 5-1 forecast exacta. Top pick number 5, Lucy Minetti, horse bred in Great Britain, 3-year-old filly by Shamdal, Godolphin Doe, and Andre Farb trained. Miguel Barcelona is on this one. This horse has already had a start under his belt. In 2018, they came the 16th of February at Chantilly, a mile and 1/8, 1,800 meters on the all-weather in an allowance race. It was not so tough race. This horse won by 3 lengths. Wide post rough in the 13 barrier out of 13 didn't affect this horse. He quickened up nicely and just had a great turn of foot. It was an all-around great comeback race. I think coming to the turf today, where this horse had a decent run back in the fall, he should run well, I think. I also think the distance is really up this horse's alley. Start before the 21st of September. That came here at Saint-Cloud, 1,600 meters, 1 mile in the 2-year-old allowance race. Horse finished third by 6.5 lengths. It was a tough race, but this horse did held her own that day. She quickened up a little bit. Wasn't a bad run, but she was. I do think she was crying out for the 2,000-meter trip. She's getting it today. She's a good barrier post rough in the 4-hole. Watch out for this one to run a big one here. So to recap my bets for the 4th from Saint-Cloud, it's the PRIX MAI. Gonna go with the 5 horse Lucy Minetti. Gonna go 5-1 in the forecast or the exacta. So now let's get on to race number 5 from Saint-Cloud. The 5th race, it's the PRIX at ALTIPAN listed stakes. Hopefully I said that right. It's going for a purse of $62,000. It's for 4-year-olds and upwards. This listed stakes. Field of 8 horses going the 1,600-meter trip or 1 mile on the turf course. Top pick in this race, I like number 8 horse Bijan. I'm gonna go 8-6 in the forecast or the exacta. 8-6 forecast exacta. Top pick number 8 Bijan. 4-year-old filly by Holy Roman Emperor. 10-1 here. Pierre Charles Boudot is on this one. Most recently, horse had to start locally at Saint-Cloud the 7th of November. Soft ground, 1,600 meters, 1 mile on a listed stakes for 3-year-olds and older. This horse finished 7th by 11 lengths that day. Didn't have the best of trips. Was a little bit wide from a wide barrier post draw, and just really couldn't get into it. That was the end of a very tough campaign. I do think coming here with a good inside post draw, a little bit of a break, I do think this horse should run well. Start before the 21st of September here at Saint-Cloud. 1,600 meters, 1 mile on the 3-year-old listed stakes. Horse finished third by 4.25 lengths. It was 18-1 and was closing well up at the end. It just missed, but it wasn't a bad run for the horse's odds. And then in a handicap at Deauville, 600 meters, 1 mile, the 22nd of August. This horse won by head. It was much the best that day. He quickened up nicely, just had a very nice holding on victory. In 2017, this horse has only won twice. That race at Deauville and a race at Nyon Paris on the 11th of June, going a mile or 1,600 meters, and just a basic 3-year-old allowance race. This horse won by a neck, just getting up there. When this horse wins, he doesn't win by a lot, but you get your money's worth with her because she's won at 6-1 and 13-1. At 10-1 today off a layoff, I do think she should run a big one. She looks like she's well handicapped here, so watch out for her. So to recap my bets for the 5th from Saint-Cloud, it's the ALTIPAN listed stakes. Gonna go with the 8 horse Bijan. Gonna go 8-6 in the forecast or the exacta. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everyone.